That's a new record for hard cuts. And actually, we're not even using Winamp for this one. I only have it open to highlight that that was Bodistella's Seiken Densetsu 3 Moonlight Dance OC Remix. OCRemix.org. It's enough being a radio DJ for a bit. This is the last of the Seiken Densetsu. Nope. It's not called that anymore. Trials of Mana demo, PC, Steam playthroughs, this time with Riesz and Hawkeye, and this time showcasing what everything looks like with the new internet. This is a controller game, so it's one of the fun ones. I can play it straight through OBS, just limited to 30 FPS, but it will go 1080-60 and the audience will see everything. And it'll probably look better on the stream than it does in the little OBS window. That's the fun part of playing these games. This is an absolute hard cut record for me in terms of hard cutting streams in order to have the VODs resemble YouTube videos. In this case, though, this is actually going to be a YouTube video because this is going to YouTube to showcase what everything looks like now that I can do 1080-60 streaming. The game is open. Hi, Square Enix. Now, it would help if it was actually on the stream. There we go. And this is looking more like a YouTube video by the minute. Just got to go over there to see. So we've played through as Duran and Kevin. We've played through as Angela and Charlotte. It's time for the last two characters, Hawkeye and Riesz. And Riesz is actually my favorite. You know, if you ever did like if you ever did some kind of goofball poll and asked, "Oh, if you had to date somebody from the video game, who would it be?" My answer would be Riesz, hands down. I mean, she's got incredible character too. As opposed to Angela having, you know, being a knockout, but, ha! You'll serve me, I'm a princess! I try and not be as... Hey, you know, we're so used to it now, let's do hard mode, plus Riesz is a melee fighter, so it should be pretty simple. Not as good of a fighter as Duran. Can't do that with the thing off the side like that. Not as good of a fighter as Duran. And, so we'll do Riesz and Hawkeye. Last two... This is actually going over to YouTube to show the folks on YouTube what everything looks like over here now that I can do 1080-60 streaming with this new ISP. So there's Hawkeye the Thief. He's going to be character number 2. Riesz is the Amazon, basically Valkyrie Paladin type. She does buffs and debuffs when she levels up.
I am Riesz. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
And is outrageously incredibly polite. Second character, Hawkeye, is the Thief. Becomes a ninja later on. So, you people that like your agility fighters in your MMOs, there you go.
The name's Hawkeye, renowned thief from Navarre.
And now, making a encore appearance, even though she will never show up in the demo, because the third character isn't in the game by the end of the demo, let's hear it for Angela. Whatever.
I'm Angela, Princess of Altena.
And I'm only gonna be on the screen for like a second this time.
Whatever. Proceed with this party. This stream is actually being made for YouTube, so this is going to be converted into a video and sent over to show. I mean, I've done that with the other two, so we might as well finish off the trifecta.
As was her daily routine, Riesz, Princess of Laurent, the Kingdom of Wind, was performing her duties as captain of the Amazon Guard.
I will take care of it. Observe. Captain Riesz, please be careful.
Captain? Oh, I forgot she was in the military with this country. And this, of course, is the combat tutorial, right?
I will not allow monsters to upset the peace of Laurent.
She's like a she's like Tinkerbell, but huge. Oh yeah, we have to evade, that's right. And power attack with Y. That's the charge attack. Let's charge it all the way up. Collect particles to grease CS gauge, and X and left bumper.
This is how it is done in Laurent. Win!
Yay!
I did it!
Always,
It is
noble.
as I feared. The monster population has increased.
And some empathy, too, caring about others.
I can feel it. The haunting cries of the wind.
I often wonder, how much crossover is there between Trials of Mana? It's gonna be tough getting used to calling it that now, after calling it Seiken Densetsu 3 or SD3 for years. And Final Fantasy V. That theme of the elements slowly deteriorating.
The mountainous kingdom of Laurent. Atop the crags and treacherous terrain sat the formidable, impenetrable Citadel Laurent. Thanks to its elite guard of Amazonian fighters, enemy forces had never managed to breach the Citadel defenses. Until...
Let's get the posture right this time. Be nice to not have a backache again.
Now then, it is time for my brother's training. Where has Elliot run off to?
Yoo-hoo, Elliot! Actually, I don't think I'm taking a frame rate loss here. So anyways, Mega Tinkerbell needs to find her brother. Alright. Welcome back, Captain. I'm afraid none of the guards have seen Prince Elliot, Captain. 88 health, 5 MP, and a gigantic ponytail. And humble as all heck. Yeah. If this game had paladins, she would be she would be one. Winged Defender of Laurent only allows maidens of pure heart into Celestial Peak. That's the origin of our Amazon Guard.
Stay true!
So virtuous. Stats. 10, 9, 5, 9, 6, 6, 5, 6, 6. Balanced stats. That's what she's known for. So, anyways, bronze spear and leathers. Okie dokie. So, what's this? Oh, finding gold randomly sitting around. Nothing to report. Oh, I hit the talk button. That's why I couldn't run into the castle. I thought I wasn't allowed to go in there, but that's totally not the case. Perhaps you should ask Alma where the little prince is. She should be in his room to the right of the throne room. Yeah, no. This remake, even though it cartoons the living daylights out of the game, I'd say, yeah, this will be probably be a day one buy for me. Nice break from the MMOs. I'll probably play it off stream, though.
Father, have you seen Elliot?
I don't want to be spoiling the story of a pseudo brand new game here.
Interesting question for a blind man, but I sense his location. Give me a moment.
Blind King of the Wind Kingdom. I think I forgot this lore.
He is not far. I assume he is still on the grounds. I am certain you will find him if you search.
Before...
Boy, where could he be?
Move this over a notch. It doesn't
He
cover up
knows
the dialogue.
what time it is.
So he knows what Angela is always whining. It's about me. Whining, it's about me. And with Riesz, it's always empathy and about somebody else. Taking care of her brother. Taking care of the kingdom. The wind is crying. Something like that. Yep. I think the first time I played through the original game, I think I went with Duran, Riesz, and Hawkeye. Might have been Kevin because of the werewolf thing. But I know it was definitely Duran and Riesz. And Riesz was the buffer who buffed the heck out of everybody's attack and magic power.
Alma, have you seen my brother recently?
Oh, how strange. I would have assumed that the young prince would be together with you, Your Highness. He hardly ever seems to leave your side, after all. Prince Elliot never knew his dearly departed mother before she passed.
I can see the differences already with the better internet,
You have done an
even through
admirable job
OBS.
filling her shoes, Your
Crazy,
Highness.
man. $6,000 on the upload bandwidth too in order to
The
stream
Princess of Laurent had but one brother, Elliot. Their mother passed away just as the prince was born. She did not live to see her son. The young Riesz would never forget the moment her mother slipped away, just as her dear little brother was brought into the world. All of Laurent mourned the queen's passing, but Riesz only found peace alone on their sacred mountaintop. There she cried until the tears wouldn't come. Always a kind-hearted child, Riesz swore to show her brother as much love and affection as she could to make up for the loss of their mother. She took on the responsibility of raising him as best as she could.
Responsible, empathetic, cares about others. She's amazing.
Mother.
Or she's the anti-Angela.
Elliot! Where are you?
My money's on the anti-Angela thing. Probably kind of a plot thing to kind of contrast with Angela's story. Uh-oh.
Huh?
Hey. You're the prince of the Citadel, right?
What's with the humidity that lately? It's like winter's coming back.
Interesting, little boy?
Uh-oh. Don't get in the van.
Ta-da! I just happen to be a wandering magician performing in these mountains. I'm here to show you some tricks, young prince. Look!
I think this is the third antagonist in the game.
Now, feast your eyes on my multiplying trick. Ta-da!
Ooh, wow.
I have many more tricks up my sleeve. You know the passage under the citadel? I can show you more tricks if you take me there. Come on, let's go, little prince.
This is getting cheesy. Not quite like the Dr. Disrespect parody I did on April Fool's Day, though. Elliot! Where are you, Elliot? Still has MP despite being level 1 and not getting any spells. I'm not so sure about the animation model with that paper ponytail there. What about from the side? Does it at least look right from the side? Looks like it's flat. I don't know. Either way, Tinkerbell with a giant trident. See here. So this is the game's way of saying just go anywhere in the castle and look so she can look for her brother. Invisible wall. Be interesting if there was fall damage in this game, though. Oh, look, another treasure. Oh, she just opens it up. Duran, I think, bonks it with a sword. Angela bonks it with her cane. And she just opens it. Well, Hawkeye is the thief character, so his treasure chest opening animation should be the most interesting, I think. Now, see, Amazon guard. Forgive me, no one is allowed beyond this point. So, let's go downstairs then. This is some kind of... Oh, we have a save statue already. Probably because that thing around the corner there is... I don't have a mouse pointer. Yep, let's do that. And let's overwrite the Angela Charlotte thing here. Saved! Let me guess. That's because the passage under the castle is this thing right around the corner, right? The port town of Palo is at the base of Mount Laurent. I have been stationed here for a long time, but have not seen His Highness. But I've seen RPG treasure. 2 candies. Nope, was wrong on that one. So maybe the stars on the graph are supposed to direct you towards... That takes you back upstairs. How about this way? Nope. It's directing back into the castle. So is that the way it works? Direct people to go get a treasure chest, then send them back upstairs? Interesting. I guess it's a way to introduce people to save points. This is technically a new part of the game. Is the window covering anything up? No. Okay, then. Just hide out here in the corner, but not cover up any text bubbles. Or dialogue boxes. I don't believe His Highness has come through here.
Oh, that Elliot. He knows it's time to train. Would he really have gone under the citadel?
Let's see here. Some other time, then. Never fails. The chapstick always goes missing when it starts getting dry out. That's why so many people have so many extras of those things. All right, and? Captain, I believe Elliot was playing near the underground passage. He seemed to have a friend with him since he was talking to someone. Well, there's our cue. No other treasure around the corner, right? Just curious. Yep. Yep. You can technically talk to the pets, but they'll, bark or meow at you. She does have an ability, but she doesn't have any spells. She does buffs and debuffs. Oh, so again with the statue. Alright, so I was somewhat right before, just not right about which one was the last statue before we head into the caverns underground. Alright, let's get this done.
Elliot! Where are you? Come on! Show me the tricks!
No need to rush, young prince. First things first. I'm Bill.
And I am called Ben.
Bill Ben?
Aww,
Ben Bill?
I thought you said you multiplied yourself. Show me something good.
Never fear, never fear. We have a big surprise in store for you.
Yeah, because sketchy
Come on,
characters
kid.
like that are
I mean,
totally should be
Your
hanging out around
Highness.
these castles.
Huh?
I bet a smart boy like you knows what's in this room.
Of course I know. This is the room where we control the winds that protect Laurent. But you need this royal key to operate it.
Yep, and you just handed it to the enemy.
You know what? I have an idea. How about you turn off the wind with that key, huh? If you do, we can bring your mother back to you with our super secret magic trick.
Don't you want to see her? If the wind wasn't so strong, she could come down from the heavens and see you. So how about you turn it off? For her sake.
My mother? I can see my mother? But my sister Riesz said I could never turn off the wind.
Oh, you poor child.
Oh boy.
Your sister is lying to you. She knows that our magic can bring your mother back.
Garden of
She's
Eden
trying
moment.
to keep her all to herself. It's so unfair, don't you think?
Go ahead, eat the apple. You'll be just
No.
like God.
Hurry. Your sister might come and stop you at any moment.
Elliot! Where are you?
See? Here she comes now.
If you don't stop the wind, you may never get another chance to see your mother.
But
Come on, kid. Ugh, just do it already.
That's it? They don't slow down? Oh, yeah, they do.
Elliot!
Who are you scoundrels? Step away from my brother!
Riesz!
We did it! Without the wind, this citadel isn't so tough. Our Navarlan forces are already prepared to invade. They're probably storming the castle as we speak.
The thieves of Navarre will take Citadel Laurent and make it the seat of our new nation. Think of it! We'll be stealing a castle. It'll be our last big raid, but what a way to go!
This should be interesting now with these two characters working together.
You're nothing but filthy spies!
They're basically the opposite.
You don't have time to fight us, Princess. How is your blind leader supposed to defend himself without his trusty captain and a guard?
No! Elliot! We have to get to Father! Wait! Reese!
Well, well, well. Look at that. Your sister left you here to save her own skin. She doesn't care about you at all. Now, come with us.
This got weird a long time ago.
No, she wouldn't! Reese!
Shut up.
Again, I have to ask. What is it with these RPG families?
Where's Elliot?
Now we get the substantially redone soundtrack. Because we're fighting off the Navarre thieves, right? Save King Joster.
Hold on. Captain. Sleep spores. The spores spread throughout the citadel once the wind stopped. Go. Save the king.
Oh, yeah, of course.
I will not hold back.
Melee, similar to Duran. Not as much of a tank, though. Probably closer to a DPS warrior. Justice. Like I said, if this game had a paladin, she'd be it. And I paired her up with the thief for this playthrough. This should get interesting. It's a louder game than ESO, so... Level up to increase your HP and stats like your strength. So what does she have in the training? What does she have in the training menu then? Okay. She has a counterattack with strength. Interception with stamina. I imagine that's probably like tanks using intervene in other games. Fortitude, quick heal, and intellect +5. Victory CS boost, payback, forsake, and pinpoint. So let's see here. What is quick heal? Because she's supposed to have buffs and debuffs, so I don't see... Well, we'll get that next level. Fortitude, attack increases by 15% when afflicted by a status effect. There's only one instance of poison in the demo, so we might not see that very much. Fortitude. I'm guessing quick heal isn't actually a heal because she doesn't actually cast heals. She just does buffs and debuffs. I don't think they would have changed that in the game, even though she totally would fit the archetype if she did have some healing. But that role actually goes to Duran if you take him light side with the class changes. So defense turns into a paladin type who does heals. Lost potential though that she doesn't heal anybody. I guess we can't have secondary healers on both of the fighter characters.
Reese?
Father, please hold on.
Forgive me, Riesz. The wind told me this day was approaching, but I was unable to stop it. The shift in mana has dulled my senses.
Father. And now Elliot is gone. I've let them get away.
I see that Elliot is no longer in the Citadel. The enemy has him. Please, Riesz. You must get him back.
Father! Father! No!
Again, RPG families. I just don't get it. Every single family in this game has some kind of issue. Sounds like real life, actually. And so the virtuous Amazon whatever's fall to the thieves, and yeah.
Burn! Burn to the ground!
I don't really get it, though. The thieves wanted to take over the castle, not destroy it.
Forces. I'll return to Navarro to report our success to FlameCon. Everyone, fall back for now!
The wind. And now the wind returns.
So it's kind of like Duran and Angela with the Fighter Kingdom and the Mage Kingdom.
Elliot, what do I do? Where should I go?
You have Noble Laurent,
My
and then you have
father
a Kingdom of Thieves.
has always said that the Priest of Light in Wendell has answers for those in need. He will surely know what my next move should be.
Meridian Child?
Mother, I leave Father and our fallen countrymen to your care. Elliot is my responsibility. I wear my mother's ribbon with pride. May it protect me on my journey.
Citadel Laurent fell to the agents of Navarro. The princess found herself without a home, a father, and her only brother missing. She set out to find him.
And so that's what it's all about with her. She cares about others, she takes care of her brother goes missing, she goes out to find her brother. Like I said, it's like she's the anti-Angela. Angela's all selfish and snotty and stuff like that, and Riesz is just totally the other direction. No. Gotta be some kind of literary plot point, something or another, that the devs want to put into the story. So, in the original 16-bit game, she didn't look like, Tinkerbell with a trident. These remakes are just cartoon the heck out of these games. I mean, it's almost like you'd expect this to be some kind of Saturday morning cartoon or about to go to a commercial break or something. So, or maybe Square Enix is going to do a more realistic looking version of this story with another remake in 10 years. Wouldn't put it past some of these gaming companies nowadays. Sounds like the sort of thing EA would do. Now, let's see what happens if Riesz wakes up Angela in the inn.
Chad belongs to Ferolia. Don't resist, and we may spare you.
So we know what Angela does to Duran if Duran wakes her up.
Ferolian forces have
However,
taken the town and closed the docks. Now my ship's stuck in the harbor until who knows when.
oh, the Beastmen have arrived. Whatever.
Beastman guards have attacked the town. I will never reach Wendell at this rate. Elliot needs me. I must find a way out of this place as soon as possible.
Hey, look, a jar. Let's smash it. That doesn't have anything in it. All right, where's the inn where Angela's sleeping? Here we go. So we know what happens when Duran wakes her up, but what about Riesz? Oh, that's it? Boo! No cutscene or anything? I guess it wouldn't have been what I guess it wouldn't have been as funny as when Duran wakes her up. So yeah, she totally socks Duran across the face. You jerk, let me get my beauty rest. What about Hawkeye? What if we meet him early? Does he show up early? Hey, there's Duran.
Give me a break. What kind of weapon shop doesn't sell weapons?
Okay, we've seen this one.
This is a joke. I ain't laughing. Come on, these beast guys are itching for a fight. Not sure if I can beat them all on my own. Even if I had more weapons.
I like swords. The answer to everything is always a bigger sword. Fighter man, swing swords like a fighter can. Yeah. Where's that pub where you meet Hawkeye with the other characters? Is he not there or something? Oh, wait. Coins from the fountain. Right. Magic pots. I still can't believe they don't have some kind of... I still can't believe they didn't have any kind of... Nope. Must be an Easter egg then. She certainly has a lot more health than the casters did. 101 health at level 2. Let's see here. That's the armor shop. I think it's this grocery store looking thing that where you'd find... No. Where's Hawkeye? Actually, I think it might have been in here. Yep, there's Hawk.
Hey, it might not be my place to meddle, but you should stay inside when beastmen are around. Leave once it's dark instead. They pay less attention to little things like guard duty at night. I'm free until then, if you're looking for some company. Or not. Don't worry, I was joking. See?
Beastmen of Ferolia look like humans during the day, but at night, they transform into animals. Don't leave the house after dark. You hear? Hey, if you're trying to leave the city, night is actually best. Once the beastmen transform, they lose their better judgment. The whole lot of them tend to get together and brawl amongst themselves until dawn. It's easier to sneak out of the city then. Good luck.
I should lie low at the inn until dark, in order to make it past the guards unnoticed. I will find you, Elliot.
Actually, yeah. Now that we've activated that plot point, now do we have some kind of... cutscene? Back off, pup. Don't bark if you can't handle a bite. Okay. No. Angela. Nope. Still no cutscene. Okay. That would have been one heck of an animation. Maybe there wasn't one in the original game. Looking for a place to rest? No charge. Can't do business with these beastmen in town anyways. Oh, you don't even get to pick. Okay, cartoon werewolf time. So if the Beastmen lose their better judgment at night, how do you explain Kevin? That's the thing. Why is Kevin different? I have to look up the lore of the Beast Kingdom. Chocolate! Oh! Artfully hidden in a bush. Medical herb. Alright. So, do we run into Hawkeye at the barrier? I'm guessing we do, even though we already ran into Hawkeye in the town. Well, here we go again. The Rabbit Forest. The music of which is what the overclocked remix at the beginning of the stream was based on. Now, off to Cascade Cavern. Yeah, she doesn't seem to hit as hard as Duran. More balanced stats. I think Duran hits harder, especially if you go offense with him. Save. Yep, all that's happening is the character portraits are changing. I'm saving in literally the same spot every playthrough. Alright, without going backwards now. I'm not going to try to sneak by anything. We tried that last time. A louder game. The game definitely has the feeling of Secret of Mana, though. I've said this every single playthrough, but it does kind of nail down the way the combat works and everything else. Fortunately, it doesn't have those annoying timers, though. I don't know if they could even do the combat mechanics from the original game. Yeah, I don't think anybody would even be able to put up with this game in today's world with the combat mechanics it had before, where you had cooldown timers after your auto attacks. Not even your auto attacks, just regular attacks. Boom! Now you gotta wait for it to cool down, and then you can swing again. Duran in particular was really infamous for long cooldown timers on his sword swings. In this case, the whole Tinkerbell with a trident thing works much better. More random stuff on the ground. Alright, the star is actually down that way. So head up this way and hang a left. Oh, of course, there's another save statue. Invisible wall. Check the map again, since there is a map, after saving. South. Beat up a few mushrooms. Well, mush booms anyways. We came up with a name for an enemy by just changing one letter. Oh, okay. So like in Final Fantasy XIV, there's bonuses to experience. There's bonuses to experience if you kill enemies within a certain amount of time of each other. Okay, here we are at the new Super Mario Bros. Wii section. Boom! Barrier time. An invisible force blocks your way. Well, that's what it would be like in older games.
Oh my! What is a magical barrier doing here? This is not good. I must find someone who knows a way to break through this.
Why is there a magical barrier on the way to a holy city? Arcane versus divine magic, anyone? Again, well, can't be making any more relations to D&D with this stuff. Although I do say Angela is probably a sorceress more than a wizard. Yeah. She doesn't cast spells based on anything up here. She casts spells based on force of will and charisma. And the cutscene in the beginning of her story really kind of plays up that a little. Except this isn't D&D, so stats can affect moves. Spirit affects healing magic, and intellect affects attack magic. Reminder, this game predates WoW by at least a decade. Hey! Lakeside Town Astoria. Come on down to our lakeside retreat. Come on out and do some camping. Get out with nature. Be one with the forest. I would buy some weapon upgrades, but not really necessary for the demo. You only gain a few levels anyways. We'll go straight to the plot points. Then again, if I'm not going to buy anything, why am I even collecting all the gold on the ground?
No one believes me, but I saw it. A strange light was floating over the lake. Maybe it'll appear tonight, too.
Let's see if we can sneak this way. Ah, no invisible wall that time. You used to be able to go through Cascade Cavern, get to the side. Wendell's close it off to keep their city safe. Yeah, divine magic. So that's why there's a magic barrier. Priests cast shields and other protective spells. Duh. Alright. So, what? We're sleeping until nightfall. Does that mean, yeah, like a 2-minute power nap or something? Plant seeds in magic pots. Oh, we have some. What are we going to get this time with this forerunner to the loot boxes? Medical herb and a mole bear claw. Both consumables. Whatever.
Welcome.
Rest until morning. Well, I guess, yeah. And you get woken up in the middle of the night. Somehow it seems like I've seen this before. Because I have, twice. The question is, do the jokes ever get old?
Huh? Oh, what is that?
It's Navi!
Light?
Chase this strange light. Isn't the popular wisdom not to walk toward the light? Yeah, there we go.
What a mysterious ball of light. It seemed quite powerful.
Hey,
There's
listen,
no way
hey,
to know
listen.
if it is dangerous or not. I should investigate.
Hey, listen, hey, listen. This game predates Ocarina of Time, the original version anyways. Who knows? I could always buy a weapon upgrade if it was in the middle of the night. Holy City Wendell might have something. Oh, wait. Special moves. Keep forgetting. This will be a quick one then.
This is how it is done in Laurent. Wind! Ha! Prepare! Wind! Ha!
Makes me wonder what it would be like if Chrono Trigger got remade like this. Who knows? Maybe Square Enix is already working on that. Level up! Stats. Let's see what that... Training. What was that healing ability? Nope, one more level. I still don't think it's a healing ability. I think it's just some kind of special combat thing. She does buffs and debuffs, not necessarily healing. There, I caught up to the fairy, but I can't do anything. Because video games. I don't know. Some people might complain that the hack and slash combat kind of takes away the strategy of the older mana games. Because with all the cooldowns, you actually had to think about when you actually swung your weapon, because you'd be vulnerable while, you know, you were recuperating from it. It's exactly the sort of thing I can imagine someone complaining about. This is hard mode too, so again, the difficulties... Yeah, this is obviously going to be a kid's game when it comes out or something like that. Grab that jar. Need more HP. Perfect! And some gold to it. Some gold as well. So, how does she handle the whole fairy thing? Oh, wait a minute. Power attacks can cleave? You have to keep that in mind. Gotta break combat first before picking up the change on the ground.
Are you hurt?
I'm all right. Oh, who are you?
I am Riesz of Laurent, captain of the Amazon Guard. I saw the light from Astoria.
I see. I have no other option. So I suppose you'll do. Hold on.
What?
Oh, never mind. I'll tell you later. Please, I need you to take me to the Priest of Light in Wendell. I can't fly any further on my own.
I am headed the same direction, but there is a barrier around the cavern. I think we are at an impasse.
I can get us through the barrier. But we need to hurry. Something has happened to the Sanctuary of Mana.
Mana.
The Sanctuary of Mana?
Hey, the fairies from the
Wait.
Midwest. Oh, yes, I do believe the Canadians might know a thing or two about snow. That's an old
my.
YouTube reference.
Whatever that was, it came from Astoria. I need to go back.
All right.
We need to get going. Let me rest inside you for a bit. You won't see me, but don't worry, I'm still here. Oh, whoa! Oh, wait! What? Don't delay. We must see to Astoria.
Her voice is in my head.
Hurry!
Understood.
She handles it better than Angela. Oh, man. This calls for downloading all of the VODs and doing like some kind of supercut.
Why are you heading to Wendell? I wish to see His Eminence, the Priest of Light. I believe he can give me guidance.
Oh, I see you haven't had an easy time yourself.
Or play through the game off stream and kind of make a supercut of the responses. MultimediaJay random style. Put it on the YouTube channel. That would work. Nice little preview of the Trials of Mana demo. Might actually get some decent views too if nobody else gets it. You know, if nobody else does that. Somebody's probably already done it by now. That's the nature of YouTube. Nature of the beast. Alright. Group them up and power attack.
Stay true.
Kind of like leapfrog doing this, but... Health jar, health jar. Must get the health jar. Okay, I got the health jar. See you here.
Stay true.
No, I gotta group them up before that attack will cleave. Not bad, if I do say so myself. The power attacks cleave. I don't know if that's true for everybody. It'd be funny if Angela could cleave things by slamming things with a cane. Or whatever the mage thing is that she uses. I think I'm screwing up the save games because you meet Charlotte a lot sooner than you meet the other characters, so my mistake on that one. 39 critical hit. All right. Now, is this where we run into Hawkeye? Nope, a little later.
What happened? Where is everyone?
This looks like the work of beastmen.
How awful!
There is no time to waste. We have to get to the Priest of Light as soon as possible. Wendell is in danger.
This time I'm not going to actually pick up, the loose change on the ground after the beastmen trash the city. Stick to the story. Plus, the stream logon and my regular logon have separate save games, so... There he is. This is...
Hello there! On your way to Wendell? Sorry to ruin your plans, but that cavern is blocked.
Oh, you see...
What's this about a fairy letting us through? Whoa! Are you serious? Of all the people. Huh. I guess this explains the light earlier.
What if he's inspired by
You can
Locke
call
from
me Hawkeye.
FF6?
I have some business in Wendell, if you must know.
And here we are at the flashback. And here we are at the intermission of the story. Let's all take a stretch break, get some cold ones if you want to get some more cold ones, and do whatever, and be back after a little intermission. At which point we will play through Hawkeye's story and see that side of the story, since we know that Roland and Navarre are two rather different kingdoms. Stay tuned. Okay, where were we? Flashback time. I don't even remember what the story was with Navarro. So the whole thing with, taking an intermission and all stretching out and stuff like that, it's actually something that folks recommend when you play lots of video games. Who does it, though? That's the thing. Nothing like encouraging people to do the right thing. Now, if only this chair's casters would actually stay working for more than a day at a time. Now, I think the chair mat also could be in a better spot, too. Or I could just not be fat. One of those two. Go! Hawkeye, what's your story, bro?
Where there is light, there must also be dark. So, the thieves of Navarro lived in the shadows of the world.
Going in. Get ready.
Check. Does kind of remind me of Locke. Dual wields, too. Where's this treasure we're looking for?
It's my money. Mine.
Was it some kind of reference to Aladdin or something? This game would be contemporary to the Disney version of it. Within a few years.
Like taking candy from a baby.
Yeah, say that out loud when somebody's sleeping, idiot.
Ah, a thief! No, not my money!
Because video games.
You had to make this complicated. Now that I have your undivided attention, let me give you some advice. You've made a killing swindling the people living hand to mouth in this town. Now's your chance to put yourself in their shoes. Maybe you'll think twice about your dirty business practices now that you're the one who's lost all his money, huh? You should thank me, really.
That's rich coming from a common thief. How dare you?
Touché. But something tells me you'll get over it. Farewell. Try breaking a sweat with an honest day's work for a change.
Guards! Guards! We need to do a combat tutorial. Oh yeah, I forgot about the cat guy. Isn't there a character like that in Secret of Mana as well?
Navarran thieves were known to sweep through towns, stealing ill-gotten goods from the undeserving rich, while their leader, Flame Khan, held down the remote desert fortress in the sand dunes.
I've returned from the raid, sir.
Well done.
Oh, you haven't heard? Forgive me. King Flame Khan has disbanded the Thieves' Guild and declared Navarre an independent nation under his rule. We're wasting away in this forsaken desert. Mana power is shifting, and threatening our place in the world. Our people's resources, like the waters of the oasis, are drying up. We'll lay siege to the kingdom of Laurent in the north and create the Navarre nation.
Well, there's where they got the idea from.
Now, His Majesty has a meeting to attend, so you just sit tight.
Oh, Hawkeye. When did you get back? Is something wrong?
What is FlameCon thinking? He's never been ashamed of our thievery before. How can we give up our entire livelihood, our creed? And for what? What is going on? And there's something strange about that Isabella. I know she saved the Lord's life when he was stranded in the desert, but making her second in command? What's her angle?
I'm sure my father has the people's interests at heart, Hawkeye. If the wells we all depend on go dry, we can't live here forever. So...
But a king? FlameCon hates monarchies. So now we're going to bleed the citizens of our new nation dry to fill the king's pockets just like our enemies do? How will we be any different from them?
Stop insulting my father.
Oh, what? Did you want to play the part of the pretty little princess, Jessica?
Stop!
I got a few days off till my next mission. Oh, is that what they call them? Flashback scene. The most we could use that for is to recover HP. Invisible wall. Again. But not here. Desert Fortress. King FlameCon hasn't been himself lately. I guess he was worried about forming a nation. It all makes sense now. Not quite as straightforward when there's a desert fortress. Maybe I just like the music. I don't know. I'm not saying too much here. Purple light is back on because the plant light's back on. Hey, it's Cat Dude. Oh no, I'm not meant for fighting, and wars make my whiskers stand on end. Brother, what do we do? Meow. Did you say something mean to Jessica? You'd better not have. Getting a little bit of frame rate drops. Hopefully only in OBS. Hawkeye, sir, Eagle wanted to talk to you. Okay, so there's a Hawkeye and there's an Eagle. Is there an ostrich too? No.
Hawkeye, there's something bothering me. By now I'm sure you've heard about the invasion of Laurent. Have you noticed anything strange about my father lately? That's exactly what I thought. We two have grown up together here in the fortress, so I knew you must have noticed it as well. I knew it. He hasn't truly been himself since he went missing in the dunes last month. Fortunately, that newcomer Isabella found him before he... But I swear nothing has been the same since. If my hunch is correct, Isabella may be at the root of the problem. But no more. I will expose her for the evildoer she is.
So this Thief Kingdom actually has a knight. Interesting.
Get me a break, Eagle. Don't rush on ahead. Something's got me on edge. I better go after him.
Trying to figure out what rogue had moves like that. Obviously assassination because it's daggers.
Shh. Stay vigilant. Huh? We'll surround them. I'll go to the other side.
Understood. Do pass on my message.
Hold, fiend! We have you now. Whom have you snuck into the fortress? And what have you done to my father?
We'll continue when pests are taken care of. I leave them to you.
Cartoon vampire?
Oh! You children will find out there are things better left unseen in the world. But no matter. I will have you forget my little secret. Just like FlameCon.
Stop manipulating my father! I'll throw you out of this fortress myself!
What an innocent babe.
It hurts! Eagle, what's wrong? You have to run, Hawkeye!
This story was always the weirdest of them.
Must
Even the Beast Kingdom was more straightforward than this. Beast Dude's puppy got killed by wolves or something.
Must be destroyed! No! This isn't you, Eagle! Fight it!
And now we have the
dear.
combat tutorial.
He can't hear you now. What will you do? Attack your friend or perish on his blade?
Must defeat. Eagle, stop this! I don't want to fight you!
That was it? No dodging or power or something like that?
Stay with me!
Hawkeye, you did the right thing.
Still alive, I see. Oh. Allow me to fix that.
Eagle! Eagle, no! You did this to Eagle, you foul!
I'm done playing, child. Someone, come quick. The man's a murderer!
What's the problem?
Wow.
No! Not Eagle. How could you? Don't move!
No! It wasn't me! I would never!
A manipulative Jezebel character. Fitting that in this RPG, she's in the Thief Kingdom.
Out!
Murder is no laughing matter. Your execution date is being decided. I suggest you reflect on your crimes while you wait. Oh, best be quiet, dear. If you tell anyone, your friend Jessica's life is forfeit.
What have you done to her?
Oh, I just gave her a cursed little present, if you will. If you step out of line, you may not like the consequences.
I swear, there must have been some kind of crosstalk between Hawkeye and Locke in FF6. Similar themes.
Let me out!
Some trouble with a girlfriend, thief character, dashing, dark, tall, dark, handsome, stuff like that.
Is someone there? Anyone? Jessica!
My brother, Eagle, they're saying you did it. But that can't be. No one was closer to my brother than you. You couldn't have. So tell me, who killed my brother?
Talk, and her life is forfeit.
Please, tell me, who was it? Hawkeye! Why won't you say anything? No. It couldn't be. But you... and Eagle?
Jessica!
What luck?
I believe Mew. I know Mew were framed. Come on. We need to get away from here as soon as possible. Quick, through this hole.
Yeah, it's getting all serious.
Isabella will pay, but I can't stick around Navarro any longer.
A little claustrophobic in the tunnel, but good old cat dude brightened things up a bit.
This cursed present Mew mentioned, I think it's the legendary choker of death. If the stories are true, once Mew put it on, Mew can never take it off. And if Isabella dies, Jessica will die with her.
And there's the main arc of his story.
The Priest of Light in Holy City Wendell might have some leads. Mew should leave Navarro and find the Priest. I'll take care of things here.
What? Okay. I trust you, Niccolo. Take care of Jessica while I'm gone.
Hey, Mew take care of me yourself. Don't worry, I'll look after Jessica.
The prisoner's loose! Stop him!
He does have a power attack. It must be that they don't do the tutorial in the flashbacks. So that's what the difference is. And we're gonna have lots of single-digit attacks, aren't we? This guy does eventually become the ninja. Wow, power attacks aren't even all that worth it compared to just hack and slash. This guy is absolutely the agility fighter. Level 2, but it doesn't matter. Oh, so you can go through these gates. See, I just don't know the Desert Fortress well at all. So that means then here? Yeah, I do not know the Desert Fortress. That's where I came from. Right, let's try this again. Oh wait, yeah. Walking up the sand dunes in a desert fortress. Should be the most obvious thing in the world. Sometimes it isn't. Epic fail. Let's try this again, shall we? Six hits to your one, buddy. Now, let's see here.
Eagle, don't worry. I swear on my life that I won't let anything happen to Jessica. I have to leave now, but I will be back to avenge your death, dearest friend. And I will save your sister. Jessica, you have to stay safe until I return. Please be safe.
And that's Meridian Child for Hawkeye the Thief.
Hawkeye, pained by the loss of his dear friend, set off for Wendell to find a way to lift Jessica's curse.
And that's the abbreviated cutscene. Back to the main game. Hawkeye finished recounting the harrowing story of how they came to be on this journey.
News is that Navarre has mounted an attack on Laurent. I need to stop Isabella and save Jessica. Not to mention the rest of my people.
Are you certain you speak the truth?
Why would I lie? I even told you I was a thief. If I was gonna lie, I would have lied about that first.
These two are an interesting combination because they're
you.
basically polar opposites.
I was there when the Navarro forces attacked the Citadel. I am the princess of the Kingdom of Laurent. Now I must find my missing brother Elliot, the prince.
What? I'm sorry.
No, please. It is not your fault. The culprit appears to be this Isabella you spoke of.
I'm not a big believer in chance. There's a reason we've crossed paths. I'll come with you to Wendell.
Lying. A thief not believing in chance. Yeah, right. Luck is his biggest stat. Alright, so, can level him up a bit.
Okay, leave it to me.
Allow me.
Alright.
Okay.
Training. So you do have some points. She has nothing. She needs to gain another level. So let's see. Sturdy and Strength +5. Ward off Interception. Retain Toxic Intellect +5. Spirit. Boost in Spirit. Lucky Vine, etc. Let's make him into an absolute combat beast. He is a DPS, so. Attack increases by 5% when HP is at 80% or above. And base strength up by 5. Equip him. Whoops, no.
Allow me.
Right.
So impatient. Give me a moment. I'll get rid of the barrier. There. You should be fine now.
Why is this thing head back to Cascade Cavern? We haven't even seen the priest yet. That's after this. Oh, this is Cascade Cavern. These cinematic intros.
I'm surprised to see someone come so far alone.
Being a thief isn't exactly the safest profession in the world. I'm handy in a fight.
I am glad. I hope that we reach Wendell hale and hearty.
See how the AI does. I'm particularly curious how the AI of the thief handles the boss fight.
It is unwise to get in our way.
Yeah, good, lots of dodging and stuff. Looks like I got that right, at least.
Well fought.
Aw, is it over? That's disappointing.
Huh. What does she say?
Okay, leave it to me.
What does she say then? Treasure chest. So, we know what Angela says when she's AI and you win something. What does Riesz say? More money. The thief is pretty good at finding money. Who'd have thunk it? Let's just find some more things to fight, see what she says.
Gotta get this nuisance out of the way before we can go. Of course.
She doesn't dodge the sleep spore? Oh, okay.
Stay true.
Not too bad, if I do say so myself.
Let us work together to defeat the enemy.
Sleep spore! Yeah, I knew she'd get hit by at least one of those. Wake up! That'll do it.
The area is clear of threats.
Yeah,
We have earned a rest.
very militaristic,
Allow me.
which doesn't surprise me at all, but
It is unwise to get in our way.
Of course.
Well fought.
yeah, I was gonna say, he should be jumping and hitting those
Okay.
too.
I never knew I had such power within me.
Level up. What's that healing ability? Not an actual heal, I imagine. Status effect time shortened by 30%. Yeah, like I said, everything with Riesz is about buffs and debuffs, status effects, etc. So, just gonna equip that because it's the demo. You only get a couple of levels in it. As much as it would make sense for her to be some kind of healer, Duran is already a healer.
Help me!
Uh-oh.
Holly!
Can't get these headsets right. They're either too loose or they're too tight.
Oh, I thought it was Agana, but you saved me. I'm Charlotte. I'm a famous beauty from Wendell.
This is no place for one so young to play.
But
Someone needs a nap.
I grew up with no parents, but there was one priest in Wendell that was always nice to me. Heath was kind and helpful. He took care of me. My grandpa asked Heath to go to Astoria to look into something for the temple. But I got a really, really bad feeling about it. I didn't want anything to happen to Heath, so I followed him in secret. and didn't tell Grandpa when I left the temple that night. By a horrible twist of fate, a creepy-looking man took Heath away right when I finally found him again. And then I couldn't even get back to Wendell because of the barrier until you opened a path through the cavern for me. I got a little lost on the way and fell down. If you hadn't been there, it would have been good night, Charlotte. That was close.
Well,
Done
young
yet?
lady, I am on my way to Wendell to see the Priest of Light. I do not suppose you would care to join me?
Oh, you want to see Grandpa? Why didn't you say so? You didn't know it, but you helped your chances. I'm actually the granddaughter of the Priest of Light. But, you know, Wendell isn't far from here. You might need my help getting there, but I don't need your help getting home. Take care that you don't get lost.
Well, that's pretty bratty.
Bye-bye.
I certainly hope she will be all right traveling alone.
Like I said, Riesz is basically the anti-Angela. Yeah, this calls for, maybe later on, some kind of supercut video just showing how the two are just polar opposites.
Hostile entities! Be careful!
Narcissism versus empathy.
We should leave this dark and treacherous terrain. Hostile entities! Be careful! Okay. Stay true! Well fought!
Not too bad, if I do say so myself.
Be sure to check out everything that's breakable. Typical RPG. Wait, that's a treasure chest. Hey, wait a minute. Once again, yeah, it's main character only when you get to the city. Alright, so that must be something that I missed last time.
We finally arrived in Wendell. I confess, I am a little nervous to meet His Eminence.
Thank you so much for taking me here. Hurry! We need to request an audience with His Eminence.
I think the big issue that I would have with playing a game like this on a stream would be spoiling all the nice remakes. So, this is a game I'm probably going to play by myself. Now, there is an inn in town, but just for the heck of it, since we have all this candy and we're not going to use it.
Use this!
Okay.
Here!
Allow me.
Right.
The hour is late. Please return tomorrow.
Please, there is no time. The beastmen have already invaded Jad and Astoria, and they are on their way here as we speak, and Fairy...
What? Oh no! You must report to His Eminence at once.
Wonder if that's because we're here at night. I don't think we were here at night in the last couple of playthroughs. Does this advance time like a Grand Theft Auto quest? Hey, at least she doesn't go eek when she jumps. Yeah. Like I said, Riesz is the anti-Angela in numerous ways.
Please, accept the Goddess of Mana's blessings.
I am Riesz, the Princess of Laurent. My country was set upon by the thieves of Navarro. My father, the king, is dead, and my brother is missing. I was unable to save my father and country, but I will not stop until I find my brother. Please, Your Eminence, I need your guidance.
No! Laurent has fallen? I fear that without the help of the Goddess of Mana, there is nothing I can do to help your kingdom. There is no other way to bring Laurent back to its former glory.
Your Eminence, what do you know about the Choker of Death? How can I stop the curse? I need to save Jessica.
Choker of Death? But that's a forbidden and ancient magic. How did this come to be?
Here's the story.
This is where you'd see it if you didn't do the flashback, I'm guessing.
I am certain that Isabella is not what she seems. Hawkeye, my apologies. But I do not know how to lift a curse so ancient and evil. Only the Goddess of Mana can do that.
Only the Mana Goddess? That can't be. What am I supposed to do now?
Wait! I have something to say. Your Eminence, please listen. I have come from the Sanctuary of Mana to tell you that the Mana Tree is withering. Mana power grows weaker by the day.
Withering? But without the Mana Tree, the seals on the Mana Stones will break. The Benevodons will be released into the world.
What is that?
You're acting like this doesn't affect you. You've been chosen by Fairy. This means that you alone can retrieve the Sword of Mana from the Sanctuary.
What? Oh, wait! This cannot be! What does this mean, Fairy?
I'm sorry. With the mana in the world so depleted, a fairy can't leave the sanctuary for long without a host. If I hadn't found you, I wouldn't have made it.
I am sorry, but finding Elliot takes precedence. Please, find someone else to be your host, Fairy.
Would that I were able to bear your burden. However, once a fairy finds a host, they are bound to them for their whole life. Only death can part them.
But I have no time to waste.
With the Sword of Mana in your hands, Riesz, you can take back the Kingdom of Laurent and find your brother. You can bring peace to your people.
Oh my. Did you read my thoughts just now, Fairy? This sounds too good to be true. But please, tell me, what is the Sword of Mana?
The Sword of Mana is the embodiment of the ancient power of Mana, guiding force of spirits. It is an alternate form of the golden wand used to create the world itself. The one who holds the mana sword gains awesome power. The sword lies in the roots of the mana tree, waiting. Before the mana tree withers completely, you must reclaim the sword and awaken the goddess of mana once more. She alone can bring peace to the realm and grant your wish.
I will go if it means saving the brother I lost to those fiends from Navarro. I can avenge my father and my fallen kingdom with the Sword of Mana. Pray tell, where can I find the Sanctuary of Mana?
I am so sorry. But with mana so depleted, I don't have enough power to open the portal to the sanctuary. Not by myself.
Throughout the world are 8 points of mana energy, mana stones, sealing away the fearsome Benevodons.
I wonder where they came up with the word Benevodon
If you
from.
activate the mana stones, the portal connecting our world to the
Put the controller
sanctuary of mana should appear. Through that portal is the sanctuary. However, you should know that the energy inside the 8 mana stones was sealed on purpose as the mana goddess began her slumber.
A long time ago in a galaxy
what should
far,
I do?
far away.
In ages past, there once was an ancient spell used to control the energy from the mana stones and bend it to the user's will. However, countries refused to allow each other any control of the spell and
All right.
use of the mana stones. The war that followed caused unspeakable damage. It was nearly as destructive as the sealed Benevodons. The survivors cursed the magic to avoid future tragedy and forbade anyone from using it. Now the life of any person who uses the spell will be forfeit. There is no longer anyone alive who knows how to work this cursed spell.
There may be one way. If we borrow the powers of the elemental spirits that reside near the mana stones instead, I can combine their powers with what remains of mine to open the portal for everyone.
Nah, that was fake.
Splendid! This is a relief.
All
If
right.
you wish to
No
find
fake
a mana
snoring now.
stone, I've heard many say that the Lightstone is in Cascade Cavern,
Yes.
guarded by the elemental Lumina.
Lumina.
It is the cavern you pass through in order to reach here. Take Fairy. With what remains of her power, she can help you find Lumina in the cavern. See if you may borrow his light powers.
Fairy, answer me this. If I go with you, I can save Jessica?
Of course! The goddess of mana should be able to undo any magical curse once she reawakens. She can definitely help.
Hey, listen.
All right, then I'm in. Let's see this through.
New ability, yeah? Oh, it's the HP boost again. Base HP increased by 30. Who's going to be the tank? Riesz. Oh, that's the difference, and that's what I missed last time. Too close. Chain abilities can be used by all party members. Learn more abilities by allocating trading points. So, whereas the other abilities can only go on one or the other, chain abilities can go on everybody. Is that true? Training. Does that mean we can give them both the HP boost? Alright, so she has the HP boost. And does he get it too? What? So what exactly is the point of all of that? Let's put something else on there then. So what does Riesz have again? Yeah, she has the HP boost. Give her a quick heal. And 42. So if you poison him, he fights back harder. Alright. They're all going to be able to do their special moves anyways the minute we get into another fight. So, seriously though, I'm starting to get an idea of just how long that lore is. Man. Take a nap during all that if you've seen it before. Right. There's a gold statue that we can use to restore health. Head off to that boss then. Come on, Tinkerbell with a trident. Fits the look. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, this is something I haven't done in a while. Use the camera stick to go back and forth.
Can I?
Dash straight forward, turn the camera to
What you
turn
were
the
talking
character.
to Grandpa about. You are no simple adventurer. Since you have a quest of your own, I have a favor to ask. I gotta find Heath, and I need your help.
Now, Miss Charlotte, you know how worried your grandfather was about you. We will find Heath. Leave it to us. You should go home and see to your grandfather.
Come on! I'm just worried about Heath. Please, I really can't come with you. Oh, fine.
Right.
You are so stubborn and mean. You meanie.
Right. These will be some... Or actually, no. We should save the... Does the AI use the special moves on their own? Or do you have to activate them all the time? What if we can get these two up to 200% and then do the boss fight? Sneak on over here.
Wait, stop. There's mana power coming from the waterfall. See that strange hole? Further up. I bet Lumina is in there.
It's to the north, and there's a statue up there, too.
This is my fight. No need to trouble yourselves.
Alright, never mind.
I hate to pick on such weak targets, but...
46 return on that one. Now. What a horrible night to have a curse.
Together to defeat the enemy.
Sleep spore. Whoops.
No.
Dodged it that time.
Well fought.
We're getting too good for these guys. I'll take point and leave the rear to you.
Nope. Two into the fight. Whoops. At least the AI can dodge it. So maybe the AI will handle the boss a lot better.
Let's focus on finding Lumina.
Now watch him
Alright.
get stomped or
I need to do
one-shotted.
this for Jessica's sake.
Now, save. So, how is the AI of this thief, with all this dodging and stuff, gonna compare to what I've seen before?
Is that the hole Barry was talking about? It is so far. How shall we get over there?
Oh, right. I forgot you can't fly. I think I can use the residual mana power in the waterfall to get you over there. Let's give it a try. We did it!
Alright, which way to... This way.
It is unwise to get in our way.
Armored. Power attack breaks the armor.
We should continue on our journey as planned.
Way, way to the north. Take out these bats then.
It is unwise to get in our way. Prepare! Wind!
See ya. Sort of.
Took care of that.
Watch out for the enemy!
Stay true! Stay true! Okay. Victory is easy with reliable companions.
That's the thing. With Angela, it's always about her. With Riesz, it's always about somebody else. Again, they're just opposites of each other.
Defeat the enemy! Here!
Okay, leave it to me.
What a waste of time.
Don't think so.
Allow me.
Okay, leave
Allow
it.
me. This is how it is done in Laurent.
Trigger, bumper, same difference. Now.
Of course.
Let's focus on finding Lumina.
Certainly. Laurent will not be overrun for long.
Must break combat. There we go. Let's save this here. Now, let's see how the AI is with this thief and this crab
Why
boss.
would the elemental of light attack like this? No, this isn't the elemental we're looking for. It's a giant monster. So why do I feel mana power coming off of it?
Why would a monster give off mana power?
There is no time to think. We must act!
Get all those. Hey, he's already at 100%.
Leave it to me.
This is it. Don't think so.
Another miss. Another miss because the boss is in the air. Another miss because the boss is in the air and he doesn't get out of the AoE. And I'm controlling the guy when it happens.
I will not hold back!
AoE.
That one was on me.
Well, so much for the AI. Get out of the AoE, thief!
Okay, leave it to me. What a waste of time.
Don't think so.
Allow me.
That stings.
Yeah. Nimble, agile feet can't avoid a laser beam. Stationary, too.
Okay, leave it.
Allow me. This is how it is done in Laurent.
Kick him out of the guild. I don't know if it really is worth it to do anything besides dodge the attacks. And just do this. Holy Bolt Plus.
Okay, leave it. Any last words?
Don't think so.
It appears weakened. I will end this.
This'll be over quick.
Again. This guy and his AI. I wonder how that'll be in release.
I will not hold back.
Too bad.
And that's the boss. So, the Gambit system might need some modifications to work in this boss fight. Because even the thief was getting clobbered. So, unlike the previous playthroughs, we're not going to try and go the wrong way. We're just going to go straight through, and that'll be that.
Heyo! Looking for Lumina? That'd be me. Nice to meet ya! A pleasure. And thanks for releasing me from the belly of that Full Metal meanie, am I right? Who knows what would have happened if you hadn't come. Barry filled me in on your plight while you were fighting. Telepathy's great, huh? Just like Fairy, we elementals need mana to live. I'll help however I can to make sure we save the mana of the world.
Lumina, where is the Lightstone?
It's straight up from here, deep within the old ruins. But you can't exactly get there from here. Oh, no. It's safe, though. For now, at least. It's so unstable. It seems like the Benevodon could be unsealed at any minute. We gotta get the rest of the elementals on board and open the portal to the sanctuary.
Obtain powers from Light Elemental Lumina, but I don't think anybody can do anything with them.
Look, there is a crack in the wall. Perhaps it is a shortcut?
Yep, a shortcut to the end of the demo. Now you can access Lumina's powers. You light elemental magic, putting trading points towards abilities. So there's Holy Saber and whatnot. But she doesn't get that until she class changes, I don't think. Training. Stamina interception, yeah. It's just these are just plain old boosts. And then this guy, he does ninja stuff after he class changes, but not as a regular thief. Right. So there's this. And that's why the first time through there was a save spot right before the end. Medical herb. Not like we're going to need it. because that's the end that's the end of everything right down there.
We should work together to defeat this threat. Okay. Well fought.
Right then.
Well fought. I never knew I had such power within me.
Hey, a bunch of jars. Did I get these last time? I think this is also where the zombies are. Get a little taste of status effects.
No need to trouble yourselves.
Of course.
Batmo.
We should leave this dark and treacherous terrain.
Lots of nice experience bonuses for killing enemies quickly. So it's not just power
Victory
attacks.
is easy with reliable companions.
It's not just power attacks. It's actually also... It functions like a damage shield. And that's why the demo is kind of a one-way trip. Yep, here we are. Because you went across there. You went across there.
Thanks for taking down the cavern barrier. Saved us some trouble. Now, nothing's stopping us from invading Wendell. This is a present to show our appreciation. No! Let's get going.
So you went across that chasm to get to the boss, and now you go back across the chasm to end everything. And that's the end of the demo.
Oh, what do I do?
But at least it looked better this time. This is the end of the demo. You can transfer your demo save to the full version of the game. You can either play the demo as any of the main characters, play with different party members, and see how the story changes. We've done that. We've gone through all of the major stories, and we've cycled through all these characters. And what we didn't do would be Kevin's flashback. But, hey, you know, you can always go check out the demo before this game comes out later this month. The remake of Seiken Densetsu 3, now known as Trials of Mana. And now, yeah, 7. 7's the number associated with completion. Great way to get to slot 7 for the save data and get to the end of all of this. Steam Store product page, no thanks. That is going to be it for the stream. And that's going to be it for Trials of Mana demo. I think that
Trials of Mana.
when the full game comes out, though, I don't want to spoil things, because this is a big remake. There's got to be people that are going to be streaming it. There's going to be people that are going to be spoiling it, but I don't believe in that kind of thing. I'm going to play this one offline. I'm going to play this one offline and definitely check it out, because it's... I mean, the old Super Nintendo version is still in the collection on Switch and whatnot, but I'll tell you what, folks, I was up early today and I am ready to pass out early. This has been Trials of Mana demo, basically the preview of what streams are going to look like in 1080-60, even with a cartoony game like this. Plenty of ways in which folks over on Twitch with the VODs and whatnot can see how the better internet is making things look better, but this one is going to YouTube. Thanks for watching, everybody who tuned in. To everybody who watches the VOD, thanks for watching as well. Social media, if you want to see what I'm up to, MultimediaJay over on Twitter for the combined feed, MultimediaJay over on YouTube for tech videos and more edited stuff. And there will be more discussed along the way. Thank you for watching, everybody. Until next time, this is MultimediaJay signing off. Thanks for stopping by. And this game comes out later this month, April 2020. Stay safe in the Corona nonsense, and, well, there's plenty of games to play, so game on!